Hi YouTube, welcome to week 9. Super excited about that. I am 1 week away from double digits and a couple weeks away from my second trimester beginning. Which makes me really happy because this one's been really hard. So I'm hoping the second trimester evens out a little bit. I've kind of been an angry person, and it's really getting to me. I'm not as down as I was last week, but I'm just kind of like guilty, I guess, because I'm just so mean. I mean, things that like my husband's been doing since, the 8 years we've been together are now driving me insane, and I don't have the patience to keep my mouth shut. I just go off the handles, and he's like, whoa, and then we argue because he's like, why are you acting like this? I know you're pregnant, but what the hell? And it's just been really difficult in that way, as well as like the body cramps, and I'm still tired, but more emotionally tired than I am physically. I've gotten better about getting up and doing stuff, but I'm just so emotionally tired. I don't want to get up. I don't want to get off the couch. I don't want to clean. I don't want to do anything like that. And having a 1-year-old and a husband, who works constantly, well, not constantly, but, who works every day and pulls in overtime for us. And, my part of the deal is to keep the house clean. And I know when you're pregnant, you get a lot of leeway, and everyone feels differently about this, but I personally feel like my job is to keep him happy. He keeps me happy. You know what I mean? He keeps me well supported and loved, and my job is to do the same thing for him. And for that means keeping a nice house for him, because that's a big pet peeve of his. And he works so hard for us to have the life we have. I don't really think that living like slobs is okay, and it's really hard for me, and it's really a big guilt thing I have right now. And I know everybody feels differently about this, and I might be thinking like more in the 50s frame of mind of women like that, but it's just how I feel, and I just feel like I'm not doing enough, and he understands to a certain extent. Like the other night he was helping me clean up because I just didn't want to do it, and I'm just emotional wreck. And then, if anything is said, even though I feel like, he's right, like, you don't say it to me. You know what I mean? You don't do it. And I just don't have patience, and I feel really terrible about being so terribly mean, but hopefully I'm working on it, because I'm not that person. I'm a pretty nice person, and poor Justin just has to be tormented by me. Body aches. Tons and tons and tons of body aches. Legs, knees, back, not so much the headaches, but like the neck. Lots of pressure, which is kind of scary. Like, pretty far up on my belly as well. But like, just leaning over things, sitting down, standing up, I feel a lot of pressure. Just putting my hand on my belly and pushing, I can feel a lot of pressure. And like when I get off the couch today, like I got off the couch from watching TV to come do this, and I kind of like went forward and to the right a little bit, and I got like the third or fourth time I've got a really severe pain in my above my right hip, and I can't go to the doctor yet until Medicaid comes through. So, kind of getting worried about that. Really wish that Medicaid would come through so that I can make an appointment. I am devastatingly thirsty. Not like today so far, but I can feel it starting to come on. And I'm dry. Like, my lips have been chapped, my hands have been dry, my hair is dry. Oh, I didn't expect that to happen. It's just terrible. Lotion's like nothing to me. Just soaks up into my skin, no matter how much I drink. And I drink a lot of water, as well as juice and milk, and like chocolate milk and tea, and just constantly drinking something, and it's just not enough. But whatever, we'll get over it. Like I said, pressure, still some cramping. I don't think I'm bloating anymore, but I'm definitely bigger, in the belly area. And I don't want to say it's showing yet because I'm only 9 weeks, but with all the pressure I feel, it has to be something, because I'm not bloating. I stopped bloating. I know I did. So, I mean, there might be a little bloat, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see, though. I'll let you guys decide. You'll tell me what you think when I show my belly. I've had a little bit of heartburn and some heat. Not really a flash, kind of like I build up to it being so hot I can't unhot myself. My nipples are really sore, so my breasts aren't as bad, but they're pretty bad still. They're just not as bad. They were like deathly like duct taped. Don't let me touch them bad. Now they're just kind of like, be sensitive to them. But my nipples still really hurt. I'm changing prenatals to Rainbow Light. I can't remember why right now, but there is something that isn't in it, or some kind of like super yummy herb that makes it really, really light on your tummy, which is the other ones were making me nauseous. And I just got like the Walmart brand, like $9 bottle. It's green with a yellow top. And so they were actually from Ryder's birth, or from Ryder's pregnancy, and I just got finished with them in 9 weeks, into 9 weeks into this pregnancy. So they're kind of expensive for $23. It was $24, like, because it was $23.97 or something like that. I got the biggest bottle for that, which is 150 pills or tablets or whatever. So I'm going to do a giveaway on that in a couple of weeks. I'm not going to do that besides the bottle, though, just because I can't really afford, you know, $50 and half of that, not even be for me. But I will do a smaller, like, probably like the medium-sized bottle, which I think was like 19, 15, something like that. But I heard they were really good. So I'm also doing a giveaway on the book I'm reading, The Thinking Woman's Guide to Better Birth by Henci Goer, Hencigoer. It's my Kindle, so you can't really see the book, but read the book. I'm telling you, ladies, I cannot believe the things I've learned. That external monitoring is really not accurate. A Doppler is always more accurate, and there's different reasons why the internal or external monitoring, like, you know, the little things they put on you, can be giving you the wrong readings and saying the baby has distress when they don't. And so it's always better to ask for a Doppler. If you are going to have the monitoring, then ask for a second opinion with a Doppler by the same doctor, whatever you want to do, but just a second opinion. Internal monitoring, it tells you so much about breech births, about IV, and I'll do a review on it when I'm done reading it, but check it out and buy it, or, you know, try to go for the giveaway. It's an amazing book. There's also another one called Pregnancy and Childbirth Secrets by Gail J. DeHall, which is more kind of like, oh, you're pregnant now, guys, this is what you should know. Not as informative when it comes to like VBACs or, you know, first-time moms who don't want cesareans. So check that out, as well as Vaginal Birth After Cesarean. It's a really short book by Helen Church and Wendy Savage, but it has some good pointers in it, which I really liked, and I think it's only like $3 or $4. Okay, so another thing I want to talk about was I got my birth records because we kind of made a big decision this week about not doing an unassisted birth. Maybe the second baby will try for an unassisted birth, but I don't feel like the 9 months that's allotted for being pregnant, or 10 or, you know, whatever, is going to be enough time for me to know what I need to know and feel comfortable with it. Maybe the next baby, I'll keep doing research, and the next baby I'll feel more comfortable, but it just isn't. And going to the hospital is not an option here. I mean, it is. It would be a really tough option. So, we actually decided, I talked to the midwife that I had originally wanted to go to, that I would do my prenatal care out here, and then a couple weeks before the baby's due, go down there and just wait it out down there, which is fine. I have tons of family down there. It would be, you know what I mean, really nice to have all the extra help with my son that far along in pregnancy. It always sucks not to be around my husband, which is really the hardest part for me, I think. But, you know, he'll be able to get down there in time, unless I have a 4-hour baby, which has happened in a lot of women in my family, but we'll see. Excuse me. But there was a reason I was telling you that, and I don't remember what it was. So that's really a big deal. I'm really happy about that. And so I will be doing my prenatal care out here with the same doctor. Oh, the same doctor that gave birth to my son. The midwife I'm going to, who is so amazing, guys. I mean, I've never even met with her face to face, and she has been so supportive. Even when I wasn't going to be her client, she has been so supportive towards me. And, you know, she wants the records from your first birth just to see how it all went down. Well, I was told when Ryder was born that his heart rate was dropping. We needed to do emergency cesarean. I needed to be in the OR in 15 minutes. You know, we had to get this baby out now. I went and read the paperwork, and it said failure to progress. Not that his heart rate was dropping. Not that, you know what I mean, he was in danger because I hadn't had any water in my, you know, in his bag for over 48 hours, but I hadn't labored or anything like that. Just that it was failure to progress. And I was so hurt. So hurt. I'm okay with the fact that I had a cesarean, because even if the doctor had said, hey, Sarah, you know, your water has been broken for 48 hours, we had absolutely no progress whatsoever, you haven't dilated an inch or a centimeter or whatever, but, you know, it's been 48 hours, we're really going to get this baby out, I would have agreed, because my doctor is not trained as a midwife is to deal with such a thing. They're you know what I mean, they're trained to deal with 12-hour births. You know, some are different, you know, some don't, some are trained, but I just, you know, my doctor jumped to cesarean, so I'm glad that the cesarean was done. I'm pissed off about being lied to, and he's the only doctor out here that I can still go to for this baby. Excuse me. It's really weird. And so it's really shitty. I'm pissed. Anyways, Okay, so that's it. I'm going to do a belly shot now because I don't want to go over time again. I hope it doesn't freeze. It didn't last time, but it does most of the time. So I am in maternity clothes, and I did just get these at the thrift store. This is 9 weeks. I look super duper pregnant, and I don't really understand why. And I'm really not pushing out or anything, and I don't believe I'm bloated. I just don't feel bloated. So I think I just gained. I know I gained about 5 to 6 pounds in the last 2 months. I was 155 when I started, and now I am 161. So this is my pregnancy belly, and it seems to me like it's gotten a lot bigger, but I don't know. Sometimes when I take pictures of it like every day. It seems just way bigger. So you have to let me know what you guys think. I did buy some maternity pants online. I got these at the thrift store, and they look terrible like this part, but it looks really good like this. You know what I mean? So I'm glad I got them. But I got some maternity pants online that I'll do a mommy buy, show one in a shirt and stuff. So that's it, guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.